What's up, my people? You're now tuned in to Me TV. Now, we going to bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we going to do. Some stories might be good. Some stories might be tragic. But, hey, man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look, man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story.
Tragedy in Dallas. Police say an 11-year-old boy was killed when a teenage girl opened fire. That boy's mom says she was there when it all went down. Kennedy Walker is live with more. Kennedy, a truly unfortunate and sad story, to say the least.
Yes, it is, Keith, and that mother is now pleading with the community to stop the violence. Like you said, has said that she had to witness her 11-year-old son, get killed on Sunday, and she says the person who did it was a 14-year-old girl. A 14-year-old girl is charged with murder after police say she killed 11-year-old Deevan McCall Sunday. The shooting happened at the Southern Oaks apartment complex in East Oak Cliff after a fight between two girls escalated. According to the Dallas Police Department, the teen got into a fight with the boy's sister. She opened fire, hitting McCall. That little boy's mom, Vashante Settles, says she believes her daughter was the shooter's intended target, but the bullet missed, hitting Deevan instead. She's now pleading for people to stop the violence.
And me having to witness it and be there, I'm never going to get over it. And I just wish the younger generation of now would stop and think before they do irrational things, because in this situation, I'm not the only one hurting.
A heartbroken mother right there, Keith. And as we've been saying this morning, this is just such a heartbreaking story because two families are affected. One is mourning the loss of their 11-year-old son. The other one is dealing with the fact that their 14-year-old daughter is now in jail and is being charged with murder. Reporting in Dallas, Kennedy Walker, CBS 11 News.
Families, Kennedy, heartbroken for much different reasons. Kennedy, thanks.
What's up, my people? Now, this is a tragedy right here. So, let me start off by saying, rest in peace and condolences to this young man, Deevan McCall. Condolences to his family and much respect to his family. I really don't like doing stories like this, but it's needed to raise awareness of how we raising our kids, the kind of music our kids are listening to, and also the environment that they're living in. It's a lot of different factors that contribute to the way our teens act nowadays. And some of these problems are old problems, and some of them arrive newly with technology in this fast-paced world. But man, this is a crazy story. I have so many questions. Like, for a young lady that's 14 years old to go grab a gun, I have many questions. First and foremost, how did you get access to that gun? Where did you get that gun from? And what in your mind as a 14-year-old young lady that makes you go get a weapon for another 14-year-old young lady? If you ask me, that's purely through the music. That is purely an influence through the music and also the environment. Now, it's hard for some people to live in a better environment. I get it. I understand. But you can live in a harsh environment and still be a good person and still be a good individual and still preach and practice morals and ethics and respect. You feel me? And this just a tragic story. And if she wouldn't have hit this young man, we will be talking about his sister being gone. And you gotta remember, we're talking about two 14-year-old young ladies having a fight, and the end result is the 11-year-old brother no longer being here. This is tragic. And condolences to the family. But I heard her say she witnessed and watched everything. Now, I find that kind of odd. I would not be witnessing my child fight another child unless, yes, I say unless, this child has been known to pick on my child, steady harass my child, and steady just, the things that kid bullies do, or kids do in general. So that would be the only circumstances. And what I say to that is, a lot of people do not pay attention to their kids. A lot of people do not raise their kids in a respectful manner. And a lot of kids will allow their kids to disrespect other kids in ways that other kids might not disrespect them. But this is tragic, man. This young man was a football star, a vibrant talent. He was only 11 years old, man. He was only 11 years old. He's not a baby technically, but man, he's a baby. He's a baby. Because even if you add 11 more years to his 11 years, that's 22 years. And he's still very, very young. This is crazy, man. This happened, as you've seen on a news clip in Dallas, man. Protect your kids. Sit down, talk to your kids, man. Have an open dialogue, have a better understanding, and keep the weapons safe and from around them. And also, you have to monitor the music these kids listen to, as well as teach them the proper way. These things are becoming diluted in the world that we live in, man. And I hate to see young people lose their lives over senseless. These are 11 and 14. Two 14-year-old girls fighting? Come on, man. Come on, man. This should have never led to this. But, man, look. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be bringing you more videos. Like I said on my intro, some of these stories might be happy. Some of them might be tragic. But me, I can't make it up. But, man, hit that like. Bang that like button. Hit the subscribe. And we going to be back with some more. Yeah.
The mother of an 11-year-old boy who was killed during a fight between two girls says she was there and watched her son die. She also revealed to CBS 11's Olivia Leach the family's connection to one of those girls.
And me having to witness it and be there, I'm never going to get over it.
Mom Vashante Settles says her family is devastated by the loss of her 11-year-old son, Deevan McCall.
He was so innocent. He definitely didn't deserve it.
Deevan was gunned down here at the Signature at Southern Oaks apartment complex in East Oak Cliff Sunday afternoon after a fight between two girls escalated. Vashante's daughter was fighting with the teen suspect who retrieved a gun and shot it at her daughter, the bullet missing her and instead striking Deevan.
And I just wish the younger generation of now would stop and think before they do irrational things, because in this situation, I'm not the only one hurting.
And is pleading with the community to stop the violence.
No more violence. We need the world to know that there is a better way. We don't have to resort to violence.
Now Deevan's mother wants the world to know how much joy he brought to their lives.
He had basketball teams, football teams. They all reached out and wanted to work with him because he was very naturally talented. He was very outgoing.
She's hoping her tragic loss will serve as a lesson for others.
Take this story and do something productive with it. Absolutely. Let my son not have died in vain. And let this save somebody else's child.
We still don't know how the 14-year-old got the gun she used in the shooting or many details about the fight that led up to the shooting. The family says they can't share a lot due to the ongoing investigation. In Dallas, Olivia Leach, CBS 11 News.